Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's GTA 5 video, we're going to be talking about the immediate future of Grand Theft Auto Online and what to expect in the summer 2023 DLC update. And we know this because Rockstar did an exclusive interview with Games Radar just the other day, and they outlined not only what their journey has brought so far, but also what to prepare for next. So again, this was done on Games Radar. It was written by Joe Donnelly. I'll leave a link to it in the description. And they were able to interview Rockstar North design director Scott Butchard because Grand Theft Auto Online and GTA 5 are both creeping up on their 10th anniversary. And so regarding that, he said, "When I first started working on Grand Theft Auto Online, we were still finding our feet. Essentially, we were pushing these smaller updates while working hard to bring together the first heist. So it's been an epic learning experience with tons of fun and unexpected twists and turns, thanks in no part with the incredible feedback from our community. When we started out, I don't think we ever could have dreamed we'd still be going 10 years later. The success of GTA Online is nothing we ever expected." So it really is crazy to see not only where Grand Theft Auto Online has evolved from, but the fact that it's been going really 10 years strong. Most games don't even get to dream about saying something like that. And it's funny to see where we came from, those smaller updates like Beach Bum and whatnot, to some of the crazy heists and adventures that we go on now. Now, he goes on to say this regarding kind of the recent updates that Grand Theft Auto Online has had and what to expect going forward. He said, "Certainly we want to make sure Grand Theft Auto Online updates are free and accessible to everyone so that our entire community can experience it together. That still stands today. Looking back at the start, what we were pushing GTA Online primarily as a multiplayer experience, whether it was cooperative or competitive, we felt we needed to get players in and have fun playing together in a shared space. As time went on, we realized so much of the experience works better when we provide more potential to enjoy the game on an individual level, and that the core experience can be changed and improved upon by playing with others. We started to really hit our stride when we began designing heists to be playable with just one or two players, then building on the original experience with social spaces like the nightclubs or the casino, spaces that could act as a connective tissue for our players, jumping from experience to experience, either with a crew or solo." So as a primarily lone wolf player, I do appreciate this change that Rockstar made because it was always kind of a pain when you wanted to do something like a heist or a mission, but then you had to recruit 3 other people, especially if you were just looking to jump on by yourself. So it's nice that they did end up making that change. Now, they also interviewed lead designer Chris Bell, who went on to say this: "Every update we add gives us a chance to receive player feedback that can help us with new ideas, such as giving our gearheads a world with Los Santos tuners and a space to house their cherished rides with the new 50-car garage on Eclipse Boulevard, as well as consider how we can tweak existing content to improve the overall experience, such as cycling out modes on a regular basis." With there being such a large and varied amount of experiences in GTA Online at this point, there's always that challenge of trying to keep things fresh that's going to appeal both to our veteran audience and any new players that may be playing it for their first bit of gameplay beyond the tutorial. Part of the decision process when coming up with new updates is how they can complement other areas of the game, as well as offering something new to engage with. Taking the criminal enterprises as an example from last year, we wanted to expand a number of businesses that have been in the game for years and breathe new life into them, while at the same time providing a strong set of classic missions like Operation Paper Trail for those players that like to take on story missions instead of more business side of things. Now, in the interview, they jump back to Scott Butchard, who talks about some of the more recent things that they've introduced into the game, and he said, "Frankly, there are so many cool ideas and directions we can take, and it's great to still surprise our players and give them something to be excited about. At almost 10 years old, that's a really cool thing to be able to do. The community's contribution to the overall design of the game has only increased over time. Our vision remains, but it's a beautiful partnership with the community. We still have our plans, but they're less hard locked in than they once were to allow for this external input. We're always working to balance things in a way that makes sense for every player and playstyle, so that there's always something for everyone to have fun doing. And then Bell adding, we identify and consider so much player feedback, and we are always looking at ways to implement community requests as we continue to create new updates. Sometimes, however, what feels like the simplest fixes can be the most challenging to implement. So it might take some time for the community's desired changes to make their way into the game. Hopefully, recent improvements to the game have shown that we are working to address the community's request as we move from update to update. So they talk about some of the things they're doing, as well as their involvement with the community, and also just kind of saying, be patient. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time to get some of the things that we would like to see in the game added officially. Now, up next, they talk about sort of the fun random events over the last couple of years, like the green versus purple alien gang wars and the Sprunk versus E. Cola rivalry, going on to say it doesn't always have to come from something large scale, like alien wars or Sprunk versus E. Cola either. We take inspiration from comments on forums or videos and screenshots players have taken of things they've done in game. There's a fun example of this that's coming for this year's Halloween event that makes me laugh every time. I can't wait to see how players react to it. And then reacting to the community heist challenge, they said, we had the idea of a community-based objective for a while. It's something we wanted to present as a design choice rather than as an externally pushed event. So it felt native to the world and the player experience. Naturally occurring community-led events like green versus purple really solidified how important these could be, and they were something we should be looking at more. The idea of everyone coming together and pulling in the same direction to complete a shared goal is great, and it's something we will continue to look at more in the future. After seeing the alien war unfold, we certainly wanted to explore ways that we could tap into similar rivalries and allegiances across the community. It was fun to add in for a limited time and see players change up their regular playstyle for a while, and also give us a chance to give out some unique rewards to that moment. So we already saw something right there that's interesting, and that is going to be a brand new Halloween update. And we know that Halloween update is going to occur alongside the summer 2023 DLC. And it kind of makes you wonder what that is, because they say it's from something they've seen in videos or on forums or a screenshot that someone has taken. So it makes you wonder what kind of Halloween challenge or Halloween event Rockstar is going to do. They've had some pretty creative ones, I will say, over the last couple of years, so that'll be cool to see, but we know it is 100% confirmed that not only is a Halloween DLC arriving, but it is going to be coming in the summer 2023 update. And then wrapping up, this is what they say. It's super important to us that players find new ways to connect with each other, whether through events we create or by providing the tools for them to create their own moments. We've got a bunch of ideas in the works right now, all the way up until the holidays at the end of the year, so please stay tuned. So Rockstar pretty much confirms in a roundabout, long story short way that Grand Theft Auto Online is going to continue to get updates throughout the year. And I would imagine those updates are going to be more than just like the weekly events, bonuses, and sales. It sounds like a summer DLC is obviously on the way, some really cool Halloween content, and it also certainly looks like there's going to be a winter 2023 update. I know we just basically got out of winter 2022, but Rockstar's already looking ahead towards the end of the year, which is obviously very cool. I suspect there's going to be a lot of awesome content that's going to be added over the next sort of 8 to 9 to 10 months throughout the year. But anyways, I will leave a link to the interview in the description if you guys are interested. I tried to cover the highlights, but if you want to read it word by word, you can certainly check that out for yourself. But overall, I see this as good news. Rockstar isn't going anywhere in terms of Grand Theft Auto Online. And even if they announce other projects, like hopefully they do with GTA 6, I don't think Grand Theft Auto Online is just going to suddenly stop. So let me know what you guys think about all of this in those comments down below. I would love to hear from you guys down there. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and all the Rockstar Games videos that I'll be doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.